Hey loves, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to today's vlog. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hi, I'm called Elomo. So today's vlog is a day in the farm. Today we are all going to the farm in my house and I'm like, why not I bring you guys along? I've been wanting to actually film content on this for the longest time now, but it is what it is. So today we're going to the farm and I'm going to bring you guys along. So hopefully you enjoy this video and stay tuned. So here we are on our way to the farm, being packed in the car like sardine. In the front you have my dad, it's my dad's cap for me, and you have my mom who is driving us to the farm. So the long holidays are around the corner, what we call in my country the term holidays, and what the people call in the west summer holidays. And during this period, the most popular fruits that are available during this period is corn, what they call maize, and egusi, what they call melon seeds, and plum. And so this is the period where you have to start working those food crops. So this is the road leading to the farm. There are so many things I love about this particular farm, and please stay tuned for something exciting that happened in this farm. You're going to see it, so just keep watching, watch till the end. Like I was saying, this place is so fertile. You can see how everywhere is green, and it's somewhat like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because your crops do so well, and so does grass in this place. So we arrived, got out of the car, got the things out from the boot, and started walking. You don't even want to know what my mom said here. She said, so I came to create the content in the farm, and that's what we were all laughing at. Anyways, we got our stuff out from the car and it was time for us to go and start working. This is Mother Hen and her sheep are behind her, following her, going to work. Now this is the place where we are to work, and family members, this is the tricky part where you see the corn still small down and grass all over. Inside that grass there is egusi. This is where it becomes very tricky. Before I get into that, you see this my cousin who is clearing. Oh my god, this is my most hardworking sister ever. Housewife material. If you want to get married, this is the person you want. I think she's very supportive, understanding. I don't know why I'm selling her market, but she's so hardworking. Every woman should be like her when it comes to hardworking. Anyways, back to the subject matter. What have you heard about egusis that have started bearing? If you're a farmer, please leave it down in the comment section. How do you take out grass from egusi that has already started bearing? Because there is a notion that once you touch egusi that has started bearing, it is no longer going to bear further, and the ones that already bear, it is no longer going to get strong inside. So it's a whole complicated scenario, very complicated. It is so tricky as a farmer for you to manage. Why you spoil your face?
When I walk at the walk, where's this mine?
See my turn your face, my turn your face. I didn't see your face.
Hello, Mary, walk no, leave me. I'm going to walk in this mine, serious walk.
Now, egusi does not do well at all in grass, and we all know egusi creeps. It's a creeping crop, so it does not do well at all in grass. It wants to thrive in an area that is grass free, and it's somewhat almost impossible in this our farm area because the place is so fertile for anything to grow. So now the trick is, we tried as much as possible to take out the grass from the root, and trying as much as possible not to touch the crop itself. Yes, I know that sounds crazy because the whole of this place is filled with egusi. The whole place you're seeing it thick, it's not just thick with grass but filled with egusi, and it became so stressful to actually weed this particular area of the farm. If you don't take out the grass, the egusi is going to die in the grass because it doesn't like to creep and have grass around it. And if you try taking out the grass, the egusi is still not going to bear so well as it should have bared if you did not touch it. So do you get? It's like a very very tricky situation. You leave the grass, it dies. You try to take out the grass, it does not bear well. But whatever the case, my mom just decided that we should try as our best as much as possible to take out the grass without touching it and leave the rest for the egusi itself to bear whatever it wants to bear. Egusi is a very popular delicacy here in Cameroon. In most occasions and events, you must find egusi pudding, which so many people in Cameroon love. Every Cameroonian finds that a delicacy, and they use it as well to cook soup. Somehow, once egusi is put into a soup, that soup is considered rich. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's so expensive. A cup of egusi is cost 500 francs, so I guess that's why it's considered expensive. And this is what we try to do. This is how we try to take out the grass without touching the egusi. The corn does not have any problem. It can thrive with or without the grass, provided it has really sprouted. It can thrive on its own with the grass side by side. But the egusi, you see, and this egusi has so much work. I guess that's why it's so expensive, because from planting it, after that you have to harvest it, like take out all these melons and gather them in a particular area. You break them, leave them to get rotten for about 3 to 4 days or 1 week, depending on how soft they get. And then you come back, you take them out and you wash them, you dry them, you crack it before it's ready to eat. So it has so much work. And on to my favorite part of this farm, we are going to the sea. This is the sea. The sea is so close to the farm. You know, when you have worked and you're so tired, you want fresh air, or you even want to swim, you can come here, take out your clothes, swim, feel refreshed, especially during the dry season. Cameroon is so hot. You can just leave the farm, come here, relax, go back with so much energy to finish working. So let me give you guys a quick gist about this sea, right? The very last plot that shares boundary with this sea, my dad owns it, and the first time I was here, I was so excited and I was like, I wish I could stay by the sea. And my dad was like, really? He wanted to be a residential home on that plot, but my mom vehemently denied and said nope, he shouldn't build there. And I had to ask my mom what was her reason why she refused, and she told me that staying by the sea has a lot of negative results, that a lot of bad things happen in the sea at night. Family members, I found that so ridiculous. Please leave it down in the comment section if my mom is just overreacting, or she's being dramatic, or she's just being a typical African woman, because I had to discuss this with my friend and he also bought my mom's idea, saying that that's very true. A lot of bad things happen in the sea at night, saying that we the children in the house could be possessed with marine spirits, or we could be possessed with the spirit of prostitution or whatsoever. That my mom was just being foresighted, and that's very good. She was being precautious. It still didn't sit well with me, because I'm like, what? It's only in Africa that somebody will have this kind of plot by the sea and you choose not to stay by the sea. Why? Because of some stories that I don't know if they are true. Please leave it down in the comment section if you've ever heard of it. What do you know about staying in the sea? Because what the both of them said was that the sea is only good for during the day, but at night you shouldn't stay there, or just for hotels to build by the sea where people come and go in a matter of days time. But for a residential home where people stay there 247, it is not a good idea. Please leave it down in the comment section what you think. That's just what I had to put it out here. And the thing I love about this place is it's developing. There are so many big buildings around this area. It's so beautiful. Okay, you guys, so that is the sea over there where I'm from. I think you can see it. It's not that very far. It's just so near to this farm, and there are developments going on around. That's a house. This is another house they're building, and this is our farm. We are the ones who planted all these plantains you're seeing here. I worked so hard for these plantains. I was coming to water them every dry season, and here is where we're working. Inside here, over there, at the other end, that's where you see the other people working. Like I was saying, there are lots of developments happening here. As you can see, Limbe is expanding. As in everywhere in Limbe is expanding. People are buying plots every now and then and building. These are houses. They are building houses all over. That's the house they're building there. That's the car we came with. And over there are my people walking. So you see, it's not far. That's the sea. So from here to the sea, just a stroll, a stone throw walk from there. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed at this point. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Okay, going to see you on Feeling by the help of God on my next one. My people are working, they are still working. Hey, see my people, see my people. This is my dad. I'm sure this is the first time you guys are seeing him on this channel. He's making his debut entry.
Elomo, did you reach the ocean?
Yes. Why you fry your face? Yeah, who punish you? Who punish you?
Maybe on account of food.
Ha.
No, it is for the house. The house or this blue roof. She has been there since. Yes. You don't reach 2 years, eh, no? 4 years.
Mommy be the waiter.
Go take your own. Now you are hungry, hold on.
No, that's some banana. We touch water.
200 can banana sells a day.
That what?
Give me that pop-up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't close quick, no.
No, you don't close.
I'm over there. I'll finish and we'll feel you wrong on that. Come, sir. Maybe not before. Now do give me the woman because go. You know it's not this week for water plenty.
I don't pack that stone as a line. Where if it bury that water now.
What's that?
Cocoa here that mother is looking for. You go to that one say for inside.
You don't give up on your cocoa. So we're done working and it was time for us to go back home. We're just so lucky that on this particular day the sun was not up. It was even making like it wanted to rain. More watermelon. Wait. Thank you. Thank you. Langa. Agree. Waka langa.
Where Mobia?
You say want go see that plantain them.
Which planting them?
Now you're planting that fell.
Ah, yeah, inside there. No, you are doing well. You are doing well. You began with who?
So we got into the car to go back home. I don't know if it's a fruit we ate or it's the fact that the sun was not overhead on this particular day, but we had so much energy and inside the car was laugh. And family members, there are so many nice new apartments for rent in this area. People just underestimate this area and don't come here looking for houses, but there are so many new beautiful houses here for rent. I think it's because the area is good for people who have cars that can ease their mode of transportation from inside the quartier to the road. But if you know you don't have a car and you don't mind strolling, then maybe you want to come and look for a house here. And if you know you like quietness, you want to come and check for a house around this area. It's after Sokolo, I think Geme, that's where it's found. So I feel like I love the place because it's quiet. And family members, the very interesting thing about this farm is that we have coconuts in that farm. There is never a day my mom in particular will go to that farm without eating coconut. She must drink at least 5 coconut waters before she even thinks of letting the coconut be. So I immediately had to rush and do a cake, my sister's birthday cake, and treats for her. Family members, you see these treats, they will enter your eye, as in they have to enter your eye. You have to just enter, because these treats, they were everything, as in they were the star of the birthday. They tasted so well, as in very delicious. If I do say so myself, it means they were actually very, very delicious. I mean, these treats, if you have not tasted these treats, I mean, if you're around Limbe, wherever town you are, if you're around Limbe and you have not tasted these treats, then I don't know what you're waiting for, because these treats from Carol's Creamy Cakes, they're everything and more that you ever want to taste. It's so yummy, full with so many flavors. It's everything. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. How old are you now? 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 I am 30 today. I am 30 today. Many more years to you. Many more years to you. Many more years, many more years, many more years to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord, may the good Lord, may the good Lord bless you. Hooray! I Please don't mind my family, we are just so noisy. A group of very noisy individuals. Now, this vlog has just balanced out our life in this family. We know how to work hard and we know how to play harder. This day was so much fun, as in everybody was so happy and excited celebrating my sister, and my mom in particular was over the moon excited on this day. She just took the advantage to celebrate her 30th wedding anniversary as well. She was overhyped. She danced and danced and danced. You can see her sweating. This day was everything. The fun, it was almost perfect. From the food to the everything was perfect. I wish I could take myself back to this day. So having said that, hope you've subscribed, hit the like button, turn on post notification bell. Hope you enjoyed this vlog and hope you enjoyed my family's activities, the fun, the work and everything. I'm definitely going to see you on my next one, unfairly, by the help of God. Bye fam.